11 McDonald's menu items that failed miserably. There's always a level of risk attached to a new product development, and for fast food companies like McDonald's, the industry requires constant creation of new menu items. McDonald's has hundreds of successful products worldwide, but for every Big Mac, there's also a failure, such as the McCobb Stir. The McCobb Stir consisted of lobster meat shoved in a hot dog bun with McCobb Stir sauce and shredded lettuce. Like its much more successful friend, the McRib, it appears every once in a while across the country as a promotion, only to vanish weeks later. The fabled McLobster drew some hype earlier this year when rumors swirled about its reappearance nationwide. It's currently only available in parts of New England and eastern Canada. There are a couple of factors that gutted the McLobster's hopes of making it to the big time. It costs a hefty $5.99, which consumers are reluctant to pay for a single sandwich. Plus, it's incredibly difficult to market a quality shellfish item at a fast food joint. McCaffrey Cup. The McCaffrey Cup was one of the biggest marketing catastrophes in McDonald's history. It contained beef, cheese, tomatoes, and salad in a pita-like sandwich. It was released in 2002 during famines in southern Africa. McDonald's apologized and pulled the item once PR realized that it made a terrible mistake. McDonald's did it again with the McCaffrey Cup in a 2008 promotion for the Olympics. Unsurprisingly, it received a similar negative outcry. The McGaffrey Pro Cat. The McGaffrey Pro Cat, also known as the Gurakoro in Japan, was a particularly strange item, specially created for the Japanese market. It contained deep-fried macaroni, shrimp, and mashed potatoes. The texture has been described of the inside of the croquette as fluffy and creamy. Most attribute its failure to its taste, but the marketing of the McGaffrey Croquette didn't match up well with the Japanese audience either. Somehow it still manages to make a surprise appearance every so often in Japan only. The Hula Burger. The meatless Hula Burger was meant for Catholics who abstain from eating meat every Friday. Instead of a beef or chicken patty, it used grilled pineapple slices instead, topped with cheese. The idea behind it made sense, but the execution didn't work. People simply didn't like it. McDonald's killed the Hula Burger early on, and it quickly became evident that its alternative, the Filet-O-Fish, was getting much better traction. McDee LT. Introduced in the mid-1980s, the McDee LT was a simple burger with lettuce and tomato, but it came in a styrofoam package, which separated the lettuce and tomato from the beef patty, keeping the veggies cool and the meat warm. Once the country was becoming increasingly conscious about the environment, McDee LT was removed. Arch Deluxe. The Arch Deluxe debuted in 1996 and was meant to target and only target McDonald's adult customers, but it bombed massively. The burger was a quarter pounder with peppered bacon, lettuce, tomato, cheese, onions, ketchup, and a secret sauce. It's been considered one of the most expensive product failures in McDonald's history, primarily due to the $100 million marketing campaign that accompanied it. Advertisements depicted children disgusted with the burger and Ronald McDonald playing adult sports. A decade later, McDonald's tried a similar sandwich in Japan called the Tomato McGrand. It failed too. McSpaghetti. The McSpaghetti was featured for a very short time on McDonald's dinner menu, along with lasagna and fettuccine alfredo, along with some side dishes like mashed potatoes with gravy and vegetable medley. It went down quickly with the rest of the dinner menu, but is still available in some international markets and even has a bit of a cult following. McHot Dog. What seemed like a low-risk, simple product never caught on because McDonald's consumers just didn't equate the brand with the type of food that McDonald's was known for. The taste of the McHot Dog was acceptable to consumers, and there were no scandals behind the scenes or within the bun, but the failure of the McHot Dog was a branding issue. Even what seemed like a low-risk, simple product never caught on because McDonald's consumers just didn't equate the brand with the type of food. It made a comeback during the mid-1990s as a seasonal item in some selected Midwestern U.S. restaurants. McLean Deluxe. Introduced in 1991, the burger was advertised as 91% fat-free. McDonald's replaced much of the fat with water and injected carrageenan or seaweed in order to get the patty to stay together. Onion nuggets. Before there were chicken nuggets, there were onion nuggets. Chopped onions, shaped into small, solid pieces, dipped in batter, and deep-fried. The onion nugget did not stay on the menu very long. McPizza. McDonald's developed new pizza items in the late 1980s in its push to start offering dinner items, but it had some inherent problems right from the get-go. The made-to-order pizza took far longer than the usual McDonald's fare, and consumers just weren't willing to wait for food that was supposed to be fast. It was also the McPizza, which resembled Hot Pockets. It failed miserably. Competition in the pizza industry was intense, and McDonald's pizzas didn't have the pull to take customers away from the big chains like Domino's and Pizza Hut. But also, it just wasn't consistent with McDonald's brand. People went to McDonald's for burgers and fries, not pizza.